Why are you worrying about what bathroom they go into, bigot? It's just about loving who you wanna love. This is where we're at with this slippery slope. Take a look at this. Female volleyball players, sorry, not basketball players, but volleyball players in Vermont banned from their own locker room after a transgender complaint. Here we are, boys. Girls getting kicked out of their own change room because a dude wants to come in. It's nice. It's really nice, okay, for once in our life that a men can finally kick women out of female-only spaces. Round of applause. Round of applause. This is where we're at now at this point. Congratulations. We did it. Equality has been achieved, everyone. Let's take a look at this because I find it disturbing, hilarious, the logical conclusion to all this type of stuff, and I'm wondering if this is going to be the pivot point finally. Probably not, though. A number of girls playing high school volleyball. Hopefully it's a senior team, and that's all I want to say. Because we all know about volleyball, girls. We all know, and it's fine, and it's wonderful, and it's fantastic. And all of our YouTube feeds are now going to be inundated with fucking volleyball girls bent over towards the net. You know exactly the videos that are on YouTube that just permeate the fucking algorithm whenever you talk about volleyball. So sorry to the ladies out there, the 35% that watch the channel, and then to the 65% of the guys that are out there, you're welcome, have been barred from using their own locker room after filing a complaint to school officials about a transgender teammate, according to the report. Hey, bigots, listen, okay? You got a dude on your girls' volleyball team, you're going to be beating the brakes off of off the rest of the competition, because just like tennis, just like any other sport that's out there, okay, there's a stark difference between men's athletics and females athletics. And if you're gonna have that little bit of fucking athletic advantage out there, because it's gonna get to a point where every team is gonna have the designated ringer, because that's the thing about sport, it is the great equalizer. I'm just waiting for the entire junior varsity fucking girls basketball team to show up with a fucking 5 o'clock shadow. Every single one of them. I wonder if that'll finally be the tipping point. It's like, it's kind of getting absurd at this point. Are they going to start putting caps on how many trannies you can have on your teams? Like, where are we going to get to at this point? Or maybe we're just going to decide, nah, dudes need to play with the dudes, girls need to play with the girls. It's either going to get to that point of absolute ludicrousness, or somebody's just going to have to die, because that's the only way that this shit ends, okay? I'm just for accelerating all this nonsense, okay? I would love to see the hilarity of full fucking beards on the court in any form or fashion, then everybody just being like, okay, fine, the experiment is over. But we're more likely to see somebody just end up getting incapacitated. Let's be totally fucking honest. Blake Allen, who, along with some of the other fellow teammates, a girl named Blake, ooh, that's a red flag. A girl using a boy's name now has to get changed in a single-stall bathroom, told WCAX-TV that the dispute started after a transgender player at Randolph Union High School made an inappropriate comment to some of the girls while they were changing in the locker room. Oh, yeah? Good hustle out there. Yeah. Really like the way that those shorts hug your ass. Can see your coach out the front. Good hustle. It's probably a little bit inappropriate. The report doesn't detail the comment. Again, we've all seen volleyball shorts, and we can all draw conclusions. It's like, yeah, on the girls' volleyball team, you got a dude out there, you got an entire squad, and a couple of moose that are out there. Well, there's certain aspects of them. And camels as well. Allen noted that she's not the only girl who raised these concerns. Some of the parents have approached the school officials to inform them how uncomfortable it makes them feel that a biological male is changing with their daughter. Oh yeah, but you'll still let their study partners come over and exchange notes together. Like, stop the fucking cap, folks. Come on now. There are biological boys that go into the girls' bathroom, but never a locker room. Oh, you thought that it was just going to stop? Oh, you were going to be one of those good girls, one of those tolerant girls? Oh, yes, that's totally stunning and brave. If trans women want to go into the women's bathroom, they should, because trans women are women. But now that it directly affects you, now it's a problem? Oh, you just love to see it in real fucking time. The girls and parents who've raised the issue want the school to relocate the transgender athlete. Oh, where are they going to go? Bigots. But officials have instead advised a group of girls to accommodate the dick and balls that are now in their Locker room. Make them feel at home. Exchange shaving tips so that you don't have unsightly short lines. Yeah, that's funny. But officials have instead advised the girls to look elsewhere. You guys can go out there. Try the boys' bathroom. I hear that there's at least one vacancy over there. They want all the girls who feel uncomfortable, so pretty much 10 girls, to get changed in a single-stall bathroom. Sounds hot. Which would take over 30 minutes. 10 girls to get it takes you 30. What the fuck? Where if one person get changed separately, it would take a minute, like no extra time. Well, shouldn't it theoretically take 10 minutes then to get changed? Anyways, in an email statement responding to the families of affected players, a school official stated that there's plenty of space where students who feel uncomfortable with the laws may change in privacy. Of course. Hey man, if you have a problem with this stunning and brave student athlete, you can go accommodate your bigoted ass elsewhere. Because we will not be having transphobia. Okay, diversity is our strength. Have you seen our brand new rainbow phalanx infused pride flag, you goddamn bigots? According to Vermont's state law, students can play sports and use the locker room that correspond with the gender in which they identify. Yeah, see, it's enshrined in law. That's what all you girls wanted, right? Of course. Just want to be treated equally. Tell us again how women are just as strong and just as powerful as men, and we'll just go ahead and reinforce, this really tough thing called fucking reality. Meanwhile, the school reportedly sent out a second email to inform parents that they've launched an investigation into allegations that the girls harassed a transgender student. Exactly, man. You need to go after those bigots. Trans women are women. Allen said during the interview with WCAX-TV that the incident is a huge thing. Is he really packing? Many students are talking about it. Everyone's asking, so why aren't you allowed into the locker room? Oh, no, you are. You just have to avoid the erections. Said Allen, adding that her mother advised her to do an interview with the network in an attempt to change the situation. Now you'll just be outed as a bigot. I feel like, March, for stating my own opinion that I don't want a biological man changing with me. That I should not have to be harassed. I should not have harassment charges or bullying charges. They should all be dropped, she said. Well, have you thought about not having those transphobic ideas? Lisa Floyd, a Randolph High School co-president, told the network in an email that when policies are violated, disciplinary actions consistent with the school's rules will be applied, adding that the student's safety is the district's top priority. Exactly. Brace the feminine penis, you fucking bigot. The state's education agency policy states that the use of restrooms and locker rooms by transgender students requires schools to consider numerous factors, also noting that a transgender student should not be required to use a locker room or restroom that conflicts with the student's gender identity. Of course not. All students are welcomed here. Some students are more welcomed than others. Keeping a campaign promise President Joe Biden made to the LGBT, you're forgetting that oh my God, we need some more charges against these folks as well, community. His administration has issued new laws that have pressured some schools into adopting policies that give transgender students the right to use preferred pronouns, social bathrooms, and locker rooms, among other things. You get what you fucking vote for, you cocksuckers. The new rules have been welcomed by activists for transgenderism, but critics argue that it erodes protection for women and girls. Couldn't fucking care any less, because you voted for this shit. Who are mostly affected negatively by this hot button issue? Swimmer Leah Thomas, stunning and brave champion, NCAA champion Leah Thomas. Put some fucking respect on that's name. A biological man who identifies as a woman, bigots, sparked outcry over unfairness after becoming the first transgender NCAA champion in women's Division I history by winning the women's 500-meter freestyle earlier this year and smoking the competition out there. The win drew significant backlash from female swimmers, activists, and other athletes, including Thomas's teammates. I've been so fucking mad. The team got major press coverage out there, okay? You had no problem with it until it directly affected you. Oh my God, it's almost like there's consequences out there. Women have all of the advantages that are out there. But then when something starts to encroach on them and it starts to become a problem for them, they don't know how to handle the situation. Welcome to our world. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.